So, I thought I would come over here and go live and do some makeup. I've just been chilling out, really. I haven't really done anything today. Well, I mean, worked. But besides that, my husband got us some Dairy Queen, and I just scarfed that unhealthy shit down. And now we're going to put on a little bit of makeup. You want to put on makeup with me? Okay. Are you in the shower?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I'm coming in with my phone to get something. Okay. All right, I'm out. There we go. Okay. Okay, guys. Where are my brushes? There they are. Love you, buddy. Hey, guys. Okay. Really quick, let me get all this stuff put away. Okay. Hey, everybody. So, I posted a post on my community tab, you guys. Please do not donate if you don't want to donate. A friend of mine, her something about her roof. Anyway, she's really afraid that they're going to lose her house or something like that. And so I just posted her little link thing. But please, if you don't want to send money or, donate $1 or whatever, you don't have to, okay? Anyways, now that that's out of the way, I feel like I needed to say that because there's people on my, Facebook, commenting rude shit and shit. It's like nobody is forcing you to do anything, okay? I'm not holding the gun to your head and getting your wallet out of your back pocket. Okay? We're all adults here. So please don't do anything. If you feel like, whether it's bad juju or something, don't do it. Okay. Hey, Addison. Hey, Lewis. Day 3 of nothing? Good job. That's fucking awesome. Hey, Patricia. What's up, baby? Fucking really good, man. Okay. Of course, my phone is vibrating off the hook. Okay. Put that right there. See if my phone will just sit like this, even though I have the charger hooked up to it. Hey, girl. Hey, Mari. Okay, here we go. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, Pixie. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to set this right. I don't think it's going to do it. Okay, so we're going to have to do this. We're going to go buy a tripod today, y'all. You and me. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Perfection. So I put some moisturizer on earlier when I got out of the shower. So we are just going to go straight in with this e.l.f. Halo Glow shit. I know. If you're having a lot of anxiety and you have a primary care physician, you can call them up and let them know and see if they can call you in some Ativan or Clonidine. And that will help. You can also go to Walmart and grab some Highlands Restless Legs pills. Some ginger ale, some saltine crackers, okay? Some chicken noodle soup, and movies, Netflix, and chill. And chocolate, and Gatorade. Okay? Okay. Try to focus on positivity. Try to focus on the fact that you're already 3 days in. Okay? Think about that. Think about how you've already made it 3 days in. Okay? That's a lot of fucking time, especially coming off fentanyl. Let me get a mirror, you guys. So, you're doing a great job. Proud of you. Very proud of you. Where is my mirror? I think it's over here. Putting everything everywhere. Y'all, I'm a hot mess. Hot mess express over here. Oh, fucking shit. It's just me falling all over the place. Yeah, I'm okay. Okay. We'll just use this mirror. You're okay, baby. Yeah, it's called Highlands Restless Legs. You can get it on Amazon too, y'all. So I made a community tab post, you guys, and I need some volunteers to come share their stories for the month of June. So far, I have June 1st covered with Courtney. She's going to come on. So excited. I just got to talk to her on the phone, and she's super sweet and very, very beautiful. I mean, y'all are just so pretty, the people that follow me. I'm like, gosh, I'm going to have to put on a lot of makeup for that show. No. Uh, y'all are so young. Young, dumb, and full of cum. I'm just teasing. I'm so proud of you guys cheering Lewis on. Hell yeah. Give him some hella encouragement because that's what he needs. Somebody reached out to me yesterday, y'all, and was asking me about the Bernese method of tapering. Okay? They were wanting to know if like I had like the, I don't know what you would call it, like little chart thingy that would tell you like how much to take when. I've got one, but it's with heroin. It's not with fentanyl. So I need to reach out to somebody in the harm reduction community is where I think I would find it, that has a chart for fentanyl Bernie's induction. Yeah, I wouldn't do the Bernese method. That's scary to me. But, you know, some people swear by it. I think a lot of what happens is people don't understand that you have to micro dose, which is micrograms instead of milligrams. Okay? And people end up overdosing on the sub and putting themselves in precipitated withdrawal. So, okay, where's my favorite brush? I just got these new brushes, you guys. Oh, here it is. I love them. I'm obsessed. I made all new thumbnails for my Jessica Kent videos. Y'all have got to go look at the thumbnails I made. I'll show y'all. They're hilarious. Because I hadn't made any thumbnails for them yet. So I did. Y'all are gonna think I'm crazy. Okay. Oh, you can't really see it. Huh. Oh, I know where they're at. They're in that one chat. Let me get right here. Here we go. Okie dokie. Okay. So I made this one thumbnail that says Three's Company. Jason, it says, under in his little thought bubble, it says, I'm in love. And then in my little thought bubble, it says, what the fuck? Sexting Jason in prison for 10 years? And then I have this one, what a tangled web we weave. Because I didn't have no thumbnails made for any of these videos. So anyways, I thought those were fucking hilarious. And I had to show them to you guys. Because I was sitting there making them going, like a nerd. I'm such a dork. Hey, Samantha, come over to YouTube. I'm live right now. Come hang out with us. Okay. I also want to show y'all one thing, too. Hold on. I want to show y'all this new opal. Don't make fun of me. Look at this opal, you guys. Dude. Look how beautiful this is. That's the back of it, of course. Did y'all see that? It's purple. Do you love it? Oh, I was just showing everybody the thumbnails I made. They were funny. You can go look at them. They're on the playlist that's labeled My Opinion. You'll see what I'm talking about. Come back and tell me what you think. Okay, we're going to put on this Boy Brow by whoever this is. What is this, Glossier? Oh, yeah, Glossier. Guess what I did last night, you guys? Guess what I did last night? For a beginner? Okay, I got you. I got you. So, like, here's the thing. Like, even though I'm older and I'm 41, I want my skin to look like skin. I don't want it to look like I have a whole bunch of, like, products on top of it. So I try to get, like, moisturizing, glowy, pretty products that I put on top of my skin. So this is something that I, like, swear by because it's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. All it is a tinted, like, glowy, I mean, it almost looks like a foundation, but it doesn't have a lot of coverage. And so if you're somebody who doesn't like to wear a lot of makeup, you put this all over your face, rub it in with your fingers, and it's going to give you a nice, like, overall bronzy glow. You can get them in different colors. Mine's in medium, number 4. If you're lighter than me, you can go lighter, But that is going to be just like what I put on my face all summer long. Well, it's only, we'll have to wait. We'll weigh me in just a second. We have been walking together, you guys, every afternoon. I haven't walked in the last day, though, but I have been walking with you guys in the afternoon. So that could help a little bit, but I don't think it's, like, helping that much. Now, if you haven't been on my channel in, like, over a year, then yeah, I was like 250 pounds last year, and now I'm like 200. You know what I mean? 206 or something like that. Last year, I was pushing 300 pounds almost. I was 50 pounds away from 300. And I was miserable as heck. Miserable. But I didn't, like, I couldn't get out of the way I was because I was really unhappy. And so when we moved into our new place, I, got happy because I got into a new place that I've been wanting to do all along. I was not that I don't love my husband's mom or I love that house because it's a beautiful home that we lived in. It was just too much responsibility. It was 2 stories, okay? It was my husband's childhood home that he grew up in. So it's an older home, and it was huge, you guys. When I tell you it had 2 living rooms, a dining room with carpet, a kitchen, an office, a garage, a bathroom downstairs, a washer and dryer room downstairs, 3 bedrooms upstairs, yeah, and 2 bathrooms upstairs. So it was really, really big. It was too big for your girl to keep up with, like, keeping it clean and stuff, So I got, like, really depressed. Sucks. Okay. But that's okay because now we're here and this is just the right size. Because for those of you guys that don't know, it's just me, Neal, and Nate. Like, we don't have, multiple children or anything like that. Now, we usually have my son's best friend, Zane, over, but that's about it. And so having such a big house like that, it was so easy to, like, clutter stuff in different rooms and just, like, lock the room and not deal with it, So we're not doing that no more. Where'd that fucking brush go? I was telling y'all that I loved. Oh, there it is. So, yeah. Somebody asked me a question today about methadone and Vivitrol. They said, how do I know I'm ready to go from methadone to Vivitrol? And so, if for those of you guys that are wanting to do Vivitrol after you get off your MAT treatment, listen to me and listen to me good, okay? You have to make sure that that medication, Suboxone, methadone, Sublocade, whatever it is completely out of your system before you get that Vivitrol shot, okay? Or else you're going to be sick as fuck. It'll make you really, really sick. Hey, what's up, Sam? Okay. Hey, Courtney, it's Nicole. We're live over on my YouTube channel. Come on over and hang out with us, and then we can talk about you coming on. I'm getting a lot of texts, y'all. I put my number up there. Shouldn't have done that. What are you doing, Pixie? Oh, Sam, no problem. No problem. What'd you do last night, Sherry? What'd you do? Did you walk, Sherry? Did you walk? Did you get your hustle on and walk? Or did you have sex? Because I had sex. I had sex. Hey, Backyard Circus, what's up? Hey, Amy. Oh, I can get the Telegram channel. Yeah, hold on. Hold on, I gotta send somebody. I think it's usually on this phone I can get the Telegram. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on, I can do it from this phone. Hold, please. Hold on. Come on now. I'm back. Okay, here we go. How do I comment now? Damn it. Oh, God, are you serious? I thought I used to be able to comment on here, didn't I? Live chat. Hold on, y'all. Shoot, now I can't remember. Okay. I have the link right here in my hand, but now I can't figure out how to put it in the chat, you guys. Maybe pin. Get to see my feet. No, I'm just come on, stop it. Share. There we go. Okay, now you guys can see me. Sorry about that, y'all. You don't like feet? You guys, guess what I get to do tomorrow? Tomorrow I get to, hey, Courtney, what's up, baby? Tomorrow I get to reapply, y'all, for my monetization. I have the link right here. If everybody will just give me, let me see, where do I send it? I need to send it somewhere. Hold on just a second. Come on, Nicole, get it together. Okay. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I put it on my Facebook, so now I can go grab it and bring it over here. So stay there. The things I do for y'all, okay? No, we have a chat where it's completely free. Everybody's allowed to be in there. And it's just a support chat. You know what I'm saying? We do like recovery support and stuff like that. So, there we go. There I am. Okay, here we go, guys. There is the Telegram chat. I just put it in the chat for y'all. Okay? Cool. Hey, Angelina, what's up? Yeah, so I'm not going to put a lot of makeup on, y'all, and we'll go walk, okay? I was just doing this because I felt like a scrub today. So let's put on a little bit of concealer, and then we'll go walking. So that way we can get our exercise in for today. But, so for those of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, saying sex. So on my channel, like a couple of weeks ago, we talked about like how it's hard to get intimate with your partner after getting sober, gaining weight. You know, my husband has opened up about his struggles with testosterone. You know, I opened up about my struggles with being insecure about my weight. And when I shared that on Facebook and here on YouTube, it was like so many people were going through the same thing. Okay, like a lot of people. So I went and got it. I'm gonna show it to you. It's hidden. So I went and got this little motherfucker right here. Okay, look at it. So I went and got that. because I had to experiment on behalf of all my people, right? And figure out what could help us. So I got that little thing right there from Ulta, which is a makeup store where I get makeup at, right? It's called it's that brand is Vush, VUSH, and I went ahead and ordered that, and it's perfect. Perfect. It doesn't hurt. It's not like abrasive or weird, and everybody needs to go and order one and say that I sent you. But I think that it can be like kind of embarrassing to talk about that kind of stuff, especially if you're a woman, because a lot of us feel really insecure in our new bodies, and I'm sure some of you guys feel the same way too. But I don't know. It's just like when you gain weight and you're a woman after being sober and being skeezed out, being on drugs and being skinny for so long, and then you gain a bunch of weight, it's like really, really hard to cope with, you know? Like, I'm going to show you guys a lot of my pictures so you can see, like, what I mean, okay? Because I was tiny, man. Tiny. I'll show y'all my addiction Instagram. Okay. So, like, that was me in active addiction. So, it can be really, really, yeah, I was really messed up. You can tell I was too by my eyeballs.
I need to take this.
You know what I mean? That's where anybody could usually tell is that my eyes, because I would be very, hollow in my eyes. So, anyway, after getting sober, a lot of us ladies, we struggle with our self confidence. And I just want you guys to know that you're not the only ones who feel that way, and that I struggle with that too. Um, a lot. So, if I can, make things happen, so can you. Aw, thank you so much, Erie. I appreciate that, baby. We're just doing it for fun. But I appreciate it. You know, I go most of the day without makeup because I just feel more comfortable that way because my skin can breathe. But sometimes whenever I get to talking on here with you guys, I like to keep my hands busy. Um, and doing my little makeup with y'all and chit chatting and showing y'all my little different, eyeshadows and colors. It's fun sometimes. So I was really fucked up in those pictures. Yes, it's embarrassing. Sometimes I think like, how did I think that people didn't know? Like, how could I possibly believe that nobody knew that I was fucked up? And I thought that for a long time. I thought I had everybody fooled. I think we all go through that stage where we think we have, our loved ones fooled. And some of us, we can fool our loved ones longer, but eventually I feel like that mask slips. And
That's when you stop hanging around them because you know that they will know, and then you start
isolating around away from your family so that way they won't see you acting crazy. Yes, exactly. And running away. What about the people who are like you, Neal, and they went to college and got a degree and it took them a little bit longer to like really get to a point where they were really fucking up their life?
I mean, I always had like anxiety and depression. I just didn't know that that's what I had.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the time I used alcohol and other drugs, anything. I mean, I dabbled and tried anything and everything. I mean, if I was already on something and somebody else had something else, I'd take that too.
Yeah.
And, finally I had like, I can't remember if it was during exams or something, and I literally had like almost like a fucking nervous breakdown. Like I couldn't think straight. Like all my mind, I thought I was going crazy.
This was during the Series 7 exam, right?
Well, no, this was
Because I remember you had a breakdown during that, didn't you?
Yeah, this was like college.
Okay.
And I can't remember. I might have been in my graduate studies by this time, so it was like I was 20 something plus, working a full-time job, doing night classes, still maintaining a 3-point, but like, and then just partying all the time. And I literally I was drinking so much that like one day I woke up and nothing functioned right. Like I was just fucked off. And I went into the doctor because I was scared. Like I didn't know what was happening to my mind. And like he had me start going down this list and checking stuff off, and he was like, "Oh my God!" He's like, "Man, you're just like you're in depression right now."
And that was from alcohol?
That was from just using everything. I was using. By that time, I had people that were giving me like Xanax and opiates.
Okay.
And I mean, I was just like snorting them and taking them like, orally. But.
And they figured that you had depression. Well, what happened after they diagnosed you with depression?
Then they put me on like Wellbutrin at first, I think, and some other stuff. And, that did help a little bit because I guess I had depleted all my serotonin, all my dopamine. I mean, everything had just been completely fucked off. And it, it worked, and then it got me back to kind of like a baseline, and then I kept on doing my same old, and I would maintain, and I would have a job, and pay my bills, and do my thing, and go to this, go to that, get good grades. I mean,
Neal was really smart. He was able to like get good grades and go to college and get his master's degree and shit like that. He got married when he was younger. And divorced after, married and divorced, but that wasn't his fault. His old lady was like scandalous and shit. She cheated on him with his best friend when he was struggling with his addiction, which I think is like basically like the worst thing you can do to a person is when they're struggling with something like an addiction is knock them when they're already down. And that just made Neal like when I met my husband, he's very insecure. We were both very insecure. So we were like two peas in a pod. You know what I mean? We both fit perfect together because we were both really insecure. We both had gotten out of, bad relationships that had scarred us. And, so we were really good to each other. We loved each other. We took care of each other. And, we're very fortunate that we found each other because we could have ended up with some crazy motherfuckers, Yeah,
you're the first person I wanted to like do stuff for, as opposed to being selfish and just do stuff for myself in a long time.
I was the first girl that he'd ever share his drugs with.
Pretty much. But you gotta think about this. Like in early 2000s, not too many doctors. I mean, that was Oxycontin and I guess Dilaudids and all that shit that was coming out. I could have got that, but it was so expensive that they gave me methadone. Not very many people got as much methadone as I got.
As you did, I know.
In pill form, at least. And I mean, that at first I used to sell a lot of them because I didn't need to take them all.
Right.
And then it got to the point where I was fucking running out.
Yep, I remember that. We ran out plenty of times on his prescription, you guys, and it was not pleasant.
I remember one time going through withdrawals so bad, but I just got my prescription and I downed I took like 10 of them and I fucking threw them up because I couldn't.
And you got them back out of the toilet and ate them bitches.
I was in my car and I threw up in my hand.
And then
I was
swallowed
like,
it back down.
That's fucked up. And then I was like,
swallow it back down because
Yeah.
you have to. That's what you have to do. We've all been there. I threw up some Norcos one time just like that. And I threw up in the toilet though, and I dunked my hand in there real quick, grabbed them suckers, and popped them back in my mouth. Because I didn't want to lose them.
Norcos aren't brown.
They were yellow.
No, I'm kidding.
But one time me and Neal went to get some pics from this guy, and he gave us. They were the M356s or whatever, right? And they were marked and everything. That was the first time we had ever seen pills that were supposed to be hydros that were marked like hydros, but they weren't hydros. You know what I'm saying, or whatever they're supposed to be. And that was like close to the end of our addiction. You know what I mean? Where we got ripped off, and it was just like, nah, man, this can't be.
We drove all the way to like Pine Bluff to fuck with that dude too.
Yeah, yeah. So shit happened to us a lot of times because of just like unfortunate shit like that. So it was good that we stopped using drugs, because like when me and Neal start using substances, we both kind of get stupid and we forget to keep an eye on each other and stuff a little bit, and so we can get kind of careless, you know what I mean, and get ourselves in trouble. So we didn't need to be using drugs, especially with a kid. So we finally got sober, thank God. I remember whenever CPS took my son away, and they put me in rehab, and I was thinking in my mind while I was laying in the detox center, if he doesn't get sober, if he decides he wants to be a dumbass motherfucker, I'm just gonna have to leave him. I'm not going to give my little boy Nate up for my husband. And that was the hardest thing I ever had to like really come to.
It charges every hour. What battery?
I don't know, babe. I had to come to, the conclusion of he might not get sober with me. You know what I'm saying? But he did. He ended up pulling through at the end, and we got it together, and everything was good. But it's stressful whenever you're two new people in recovery, and you have your child in foster care. It doesn't make it like easy to stay sober while your kid's in foster care. Like I would go to bed every night.
We didn't at first.
Crying my eyes out, because I was so worried about Nate. He was with a good family though, which we were so fortunate, but still. You don't want your kid to be away from you like that. And I don't ever want that to happen to anybody, but I know it happens, I'm just grateful that I was able to snap out of it, because I have friends that weren't able to snap out of it. And I understand. I really understand. When I was in active addiction, my addiction ruled every part of my life. So I know how hard it is to get sober, you guys. I had a lot of pressure on me to get sober. I had Neal and his family and my mom and dad, everybody, looking to me like, okay, the jig is up. You better get your life right.
I think one of the main things that we did right was got rid of people, places, and things. And
oh yeah, right away.
Like when that was out, it was kind of like, okay, don't have to do that if I don't want to.
I know we got rid of people, places, and things by not going there anymore, but we were still right in the middle of where we used that. You know what I mean?
I don't remember how many was, girl.
We could have went out and got high, but we chose not to. So I don't think that CPS is for people that struggle with addiction. I don't believe that people who struggle with addiction really, unless they're like sexually abusing children or starving them, giving them drugs, like if you're just using substances and your child is well taken care of, I don't necessarily believe that they should be removed from your care. I believe that you should be placed into a family treatment program with son, husband, and child, and be taught and go through therapy together, family therapy. But, the treatment industry is broken, y'all. They don't even know what works. That's why they keep doing these 30-day wash, rinse, repeat cycles for people. And people, relapse over and over and over again out of those programs. I was one of those people, so I understand it. Sorry, I'm trying to read Jill's comments. It's hard. It is hard with support, yes. Hey, Natalie, what's up, girl? I didn't know you were in here. Like I said, when Nate was not with me and Neal was not with me, because we were codependent on each other. I remember the first time I tried to separate from Neal just for one night because I needed to have some space. Because I needed to go through my phone and get rid of all the guys that I like had booty calls with, because I fell in love with Neal and I wanted to be with him for the rest of my life. So I asked him, "Hey, don't come over tonight. I need some space." Right? Right, Neal?
Well, when you say I need some space, that kind of like is one of those, oh, leave me alone for a little bit and then never talk to me
He
again.
thought I was leaving him. But really, what I was doing was I was going through my phone, you guys, and getting rid of all these dudes' numbers. And so I told him, don't come over. I'll just be at the house with my girlfriend, right? And so guess who shows up at midnight? Guess who shows up at midnight at my house with his dog in tow? Neal. And I got mad at him because I felt like he was not respecting my boundaries, So I said, "You have to leave." And he left. Okay. Well, when he came back the next morning, he brought roses. Oh, y'all, he's so sweet. You're lucky I fell in love with you. You know that? He's a good guy. I got lucky. I feel like I got lucky because when I met my husband, I was like really insecure because I was homeless, and I feel like he comes from like a richer family than my family. They're not rich, but Neal's parents are a lot more well off than my mom and dad are. And I always felt like they were like rich, and I remember the first time they brought me to their house and I felt like it was a mansion, because I'd never been to a house really as big as Neal's mom and dad's house was. And now my mom and dad live in a really big house in the village, so it's just like the same as my mother-in-law's house. But back then, I was homeless and I was on drugs, and I was so intimidated by Neal's family because I was like, I don't fit in, I don't fit in with these people. Like I'm trash and they're fucking rich. But it wasn't like that. They really were just regular people. I was just making drama, being dramatic, I guess. Because Neal's just a down-to-earth dude. Hey, Peanut Pumpkin. What's up, baby? There we go. Okay. Wash my hands. What's up? What are you playing, Nate? Oh, what game? I think I'm gonna wait till it gets a little bit cooler outside to go walking because it's hot here. Sunny. How is it hot outside, Neal? Is it hot outside? Yeah, I'm gonna wait till it's like 6 to go walking. But my makeup looks good. So, okay, let me get back to what I was saying about the speaking engagement or whatever. A bunch of you guys have reached out to me about the about coming and telling your story, okay? So it's just first come, first serve. I'm gonna check my text messages. I answered a couple of y'all back already, so don't worry, your spot is held. Okay, and we'll just fill up, a couple of months. That's how we'll do it. This Tuesday, Natalie's gonna come on. She's gonna retell her story because she's better at telling it now. She had just started TikTok a couple of years ago. I think it was like a year and a half ago when she came on my channel. And so she is going to retell it so that way, because she's got better practice at it now. Hey, Kevin, you're coming on my channel May 11th. Don't forget, 6 p.m. Central. Okay, hold on. Let me grab my phone while we talk, you guys. So that way I can tell y'all.
Do you remember them giving us...
Who reached out to me?
We believe there's a miscalculation in the 2020 Form 1040, which affects the following area of the return.
Samantha. Okay, let's write down Samantha. Samantha.
Return that correct this error. As a result, you are due a refund.
Okay, who's this person? Hey girl, it's Shauna. I was wanting to talk to you about if you'd like. I can tell some of my story. Okay, Shauna. And Michelle. Oh, you gotta get Michelle on. You guys are gonna love Michelle. Michelle, actually, I found her channel here on YouTube, And her channel used to be called My Heroin Addiction, The Good, the Bad, and the Bloody. And the reason why she called it that was because she shot up in her hand and she ended up basically hitting an artery. So her like fingers rotted off her hand. So she was taking you through that whole process from the time her fingers started turning black to present day, right? And so I found her channel and she hadn't uploaded in like 11 months. And I thought, oh my gosh, this girl was sober and literally lost her hand. And it was just so like, you guys think I'm real? Like, let me see if she still has her channel up. Hold on. Because this girl, I had never seen anything like it.
No, that was scary.
My Heroin Addiction, The Good, the Bad, and the Bloody.
My heroin addiction,
There she is, baby.
the bad and the bloody.
Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of My Heroin Addiction, The Good, the Bad, and the Bloody. Today is Monday, April 26th. I don't know what time it is. It's about 1 o'clock, I guess. Sorry I haven't posted in the last week. I've been having some technical difficulties with my phone. And I had to buy a new SD card, so I had room to
I gotta show y'all videos. Oh, here we go. Confirm. Watch.
Hey everybody, it's Michelle.
This is my girl,
Welcome to
Michelle.
another episode of My Heroin Addiction, The Good, the Bad, and the Bloody. It's Monday night, and I've had a shitty fucking day.
And y'all don't say nothing rude because I'm gonna show you her now and you're gonna literally flip your shit.
Today, and it hasn't gotten any better.
She's a miracle.
As the day's going on. I've had an emotionally tolling day. There's so much shit going on right now.
This was the first video I ever found.
Some of it I don't want to talk about, but I'm dealing with it with the people that I need to deal with it. I'm in the bathroom right now, and I'm about to change my dressing, so I thought I'd share with you guys what my hand looks like, and how my arm's doing, and what the lanced abscess on my ankle looks like after a couple of days. Viewer discretion is advised. This is going to be graphic, so this is not for children, this is not for the faint of heart, and this is not for those who have soft stomachs. So here we go. Here's my arm. I actually think it's looking much better than it, it's getting better day by day. Now, for the gruesome part, my hand.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys can see all that good, but that's what's left of my thumb.
So she goes on to change her dressings and stuff, and she accidentally like bangs her arm, and she's crying, and she's in pain, and you can just, she's like a human being, it was the most, I had never seen anything like that. Okay, so I want y'all to understand, I had never seen anybody with necrosis. I had never seen anybody lose a limb from injecting drugs. I found her in like 2015, right when I got sober. And where I grew up in Hot Springs, Arkansas, in Little Rock, nobody's arms fell off from shooting dope, right? This stuff didn't happen. She lives in Baltimore, Maryland, I think. Maryland. So that's why she was around the xylazine and all that stuff. So let me show you what she looks like now in recovery. Because it's a miracle. It's a miracle.
Feel good.
And she just recently had weight loss surgery, you guys. And she's already lost like 20 or 30 pounds, maybe even 40, okay? And I will show you her bathing suit picture because I know she's proud of herself because she's lost weight. Girl, she's a natural redhead, so she's white, just like my husband, white and freckly. But she was one of the first people that I had ever like seen anything like that happen to, you know? So I had her on my channel twice already. If you guys want to go to my playlist that's labeled interviews, you can scroll all the way down and you'll see her interviews. But she tells it like it is. She's just like me. She doesn't like sugarcoat shit. She was prostituting, so she talks about, you know, working the street, and she is on methadone. She has tapered off of it before, but then she got back on because she didn't want to relapse. And she has got her, I think she's got her counseling degree, her certified alcohol and drug counseling degree. I know she's a peer support specialist for sure, but she works in the treatment industry. She works in the field. And so she's doing the damn thing. She's going to college, she's getting her degree, and she's on methadone, and she works in treatment. So if any of you guys out there that watch my content and people tell you, oh, you're on Suboxone, you'll never be able to help anybody. Oh, you're on methadone, you can't do this, you can't do that. Bullshit. You can do anything you put your mind to. Anything. So I'm going to get her on because she just literally texted me. So, sorry, I'm excited because I haven't had her on in a while and I love her so much. June 15th. I'm going to get off here, you guys, and call her because I want to talk to her and I don't want to be rude and be like, just June 15th, you know? But I'm going to come on later on. What time is it? Hold on. It's 5. Ugh, it'll probably be 7 when I do my Patreon live, okay, you guys? I'm going to chill out, relax for a little bit with Neal. He just found our tax papers from last year and get those shits together. But, yeah, we got a lineup. So, Tuesday, Natalie's coming on. Thursday, Rob is coming on. And then I have Megan coming on Sunday. So, Sunday, Megan. Tuesday, Natalie. Thursday, Rob this week, okay? Sunday, Megan. Thursday, Rob. Tuesday, Natalie. Okay. All right. I love you guys. If you want to join Patreon, I'll see y'all at 7, okay? I'm going to put the link in the Patreon link, okay? Love y'all.